It was the start of the year 2021 when the great crypto surge started, and the prices of Bitcoin increased only 4 times than the price it had before. Meanwhile, the price of Ethereum increased by 10 times. Even though Bitcoin is the most famous currency and its price in the market is driven by the fact that it is the oldest and yet most famous, a lot of new people coming into investing most commonly invest in Bitcoin. All of a sudden, we saw Ethereum performing many times better than Bitcoin, and even now we see that despite Bitcoin being more common, Ethereum is surging itself to cross $10,000. Hey, and welcome to Altcoin Capital. Today, we're going to talk about how Ethereum is rallying itself to reach $10,000 by the end of the year. And we will also learn how Ethereum has the potential in itself to actually cross the market cap than that of Bitcoin. Make sure you leave a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the bell notification so you don't miss out on any upcoming videos. Now, let's jump right into it. Even if we look at the stats of last month, which is March of 2022, we can see the growth trajectory of Ethereum beating Bitcoin. The price of Bitcoin increased by 16%, and meanwhile, the price of Ethereum increased by 29%. The fact that is making Ethereum more successful is the blockchain technology it has behind it. For example, if we just have a look at the transaction speed of Ethereum, it is faster than that of Bitcoin. Ever since the creation of this currency, the price rose by 216% each year. Ethereum's current inflation rate now stands at 4.3%. This is because every day around 12,000 Ethereum coins are being released and are being added to the system. But big plans are being rolled out. The Ethereum 2.0 update, which will decrease this emission of 12,000 coins a day to just 1,280 coins per day. The inflation will reduce from 4.3% to 0.43%. This is huge news in terms of that, and it will help Ethereum reduce its volatility. And if Ethereum will be able to reduce volatility, it will hence attract investors with larger investments which might be going into Bitcoin because of it being less volatile. So how can Ether reach $10,000 by the end of the year? Well, it's not just the reduced inflation level, but it is the big Ethereum 2.0 merger. The big thing, Ethereum 2.0. Ethereum 2.0 is going to be an important upgrade made to the Ethereum network where it will radically transform itself from proof of work to proof of stake, which will help Ethereum unlock the extreme potentials of scalability and sustainability. This step of upgrading Ethereum is not sudden. Instead, they have been working on it for a long time, and for many years, it just remained as an idea in the community. So what does the upgrade mean to the network? In technological aspects, it will help Ether mining to get radically changed, becoming more energy efficient. So what is proof of work? In simpler terms, it's just an algorithm that decides who can make transactions into the network. Both these algorithms are responsible for validating the transaction in the blockchain. In proof of work, the miners maintain higher computing value to solve puzzles related to the transaction in the system, and the one who solves first gets rewarded for doing the mining. When the miner can solve a complex puzzle, then they get the authority to make a transaction, and they then provide this group of information to the network for ledger maintaining and auditing. Proof of work provides a higher level of security. If anybody wants to add a fake Bitcoin into the network, he will need to own the mining power of the half of what exists today to mine Bitcoin, which makes it almost impossible to be able to damage the blockchain. And even if anybody or any government is able to manage such a level of computing power, then smart miners can easily alter the attack after recognizing it. In the case of proof of work, the miners, instead of competing with other miners, are putting huge energy-demanding computing power into mining. Miners are valued based on how much crypto that particular person holds instead of doing a huge amount of work. In proof of work, the user will hold a larger quantity of the crypto and will then be allowed to create a block. Hence, he will be required to hold a larger number of crypto to get the authority to make transactions. After transforming Ether into proof of work, investors will be able to stake in order to earn mining rewards. In order to become a validator, they will be required to have at least 32 Ether. How Ethereum 2.0 can make the price of Ether go 5 digits. Ethereum 2.0 is going to be launched by the end of the year, and we have seen proof-of-stakes currencies like Polkadot and more perform better, but in the case of Ether, this can go even better than Polkadot to perform well in the market. So how is Ethereum getting to $10,000? The thing which is going to matter the most is getting institutional investors interested into the Ether after this huge upgrade. This will be possible if they get convinced by the fact that the Ether is now more like a bond after proof of stake instead of just a currency. By staking your currency, you will be earning an expected amount of yield on an annual basis like we do with government bonds. And when Ether is advertised as the currency, it attracts a different class of investors. And when we talk about bonds, then an elite class of investors gets interested in it. It will also welcome a new class of investors. Due to proof of stake, when you will be holding the Ether, you will be making money just by incorporating the mining process, meaning by staking your Ether. In this case, you will not be needed to build a huge mining setup. Instead, all you will be required will be just hold an amount of Ether. When you will be holding it, you will be earning a reward for participating in it. Moreover, after the proof of stake update, Ethereum 2.0 will become more feasible as a long-term investment. And investors will be planning 10 years and 20 years of investment plans because this upgrade will make Ether a stock or a bond. Just like a high-worth stock trader would be earning dividends, they will be able to earn the same in the case of Ether. Hence, high-net-worth traders, and especially the institutional traders, are expected to get involved because most institutional traders look for the exact qualifiers that Ethereum 2.0 is going to offer. Ethereum 2.0 stakes are even currently popular among crypto traders according to DeFi Llama, which is a stakes solution providing services. The total deposits being made into the Ether 2.0 are now standing at $20 billion. Even these deposits cannot be traded until a merger happens. The reason behind this extraordinary success even before the merger is the nature of such lucrative investment opportunities. Even borrowing money to invest into Ether will become feasible. For a long time, it was never recommended to borrow money to invest into crypto. You can simply borrow money for a term and then stake it for a term. And you will be earning rewards for staking it and plan the selling date, maybe after a certain number of years, to cash out real profits. The annual yield expected by the stake investors is going to stay between 10 to 15%. And for the investors to become validators in the proof-of-stake system, it will be required to stake a minimum of 32 Ethereum. Arthur Hayes, CEO of BitMEX, expressed his thoughts related to Ether by saying, "When the dust settles at year-end, I believe ETH will be trading north of $10,000. In a detailed blog post, he explained that after the merger, the currency will have the same characteristics that can be seen in commodities like bonds, where you get paid a yearly fixed interest rate and at the end, you also get back the principal amount. But in the case of Ethereum, it will get even more attractive because not only will they be earning yields due to staking, but also investors will be able to sell the coin for a greater price due to a continuously appreciating value. Moreover, when the inflation of Ether will also be reduced, then we can expect less volatility, which will bring institutional investors who are looking to get their foot into crypto. Companies like Goldman Sachs have already started providing Bitcoin over the counter. You can head over to the channel to find a video we uploaded related to how Goldman Sachs has started to provide Bitcoin and crypto to the high-net traders in Wall Street. In short, with the help of Ethereum 2.0, Ether will be able to attract large institutional investors along with the individual investors who are looking for making long-term investments in the currency, who are not only interested in buying and holding the Ether, but will also be happy to receive the reward for staking Ether with the help of staking contracts. And with lower inflation level due to lower emission of coins every day, it is evident that the Ether can make it to 5 digits by the end of this year. And even if not 5 digits, but is evident to reach closer to that benchmark and can be expected to reach that benchmark anytime sooner. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give the video a like and subscribe to our channel for more fun. We will be back soon with another one, so click that notification bell below to stay tuned for our new videos. Thanks for watching till the end. This is Altcoin Capital signing out. Until next time.